Ever since my leopard song went viral, I get this question probably 200 to 300 times a day. So I've answered it before, but I will answer it again. It says, "Can you explain the origin of the leopard song? I tried finding it on your page, but I can't." I did not come up with the phrase, "I never thought the leopards would eat my face." It actually comes from this 2015 tweet by the writer Adrian Bott. It says, "I never thought the leopards would eat my face, sobs woman who voted for the leopards eating people's faces party." Adrian lives in the UK, and he was inspired to write this tweet in response to regretful Brexit voters, but it's now become synonymous with regretful Trump voters. The idea being, you can't really be surprised when you get exactly what you voted for. Thing that I want to add, and please try not to take this personally, there's just no nice way to say this. It is confounding to me how often people just don't look things up for themselves on the internet. Because if you Google, "I never thought the leopards would eat my face," the very first result is this Reddit post that explains the origins of the phrase. And again, please do not take this personally. I promise I'm not trying to come down on you. This is something I've talked about a lot on my platform. Because more and more it feels like as a society, the thirst for knowledge has been completely erased. I would argue that in addition to the racism and sexism that led to Donald Trump being elected a second time, people's inability to do research for themselves is also to blame. And it's why we're seeing so many Trump voters being like, "Wait, I didn't know," because they don't look things up. Also add, it's not just Republicans or Trump supporters, it's everybody. It happens in my comments all the time. I'll mention a name or I'll use a word and people in the comments are like, "What does that word mean? Who is that celebrity?" And I want people to look it up. You've got a whole computer in your hands. And I'll also add, Google is not always like the be all end all. There are lots of different search engines and the first result is not always the best one. Sometimes you gotta dig a little deeper and go to that second page, read a few articles, hit up a library or a bookstore. So many different ways to get information, but unfortunately for a lot of folks, if it's not a 30-second video or a meme, they're not interested. Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox now.